Alright. Day 7? Day 7. The days are merging into one. I'm losing myself, my mind, or the chances of earning my fortune. Will I ever get to room 46? Does room 46 even exist? Okay. Make an offering, receive a blessing. I don't know about that one. Protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. So I'm guessing this would actually just neutralize the dark room. I might do it. Okay, so dark rooms aren't going to be such a pain in the ass. Yeah, maybe there's some cool stuff down here. Could start a little fire. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Yay. Vitamins. Canned fruit, canned water, canned fruit. Canned veggie soup. Time lock safe. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. Set unlock date. The shelter's time lock save can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. I didn't know there were hours going by. January 1st. Wait. Let's go back. Let's see if we can see what time it is and stuff. Day thingy. Day 7th. I don't like. Can we even see the date? Ooh, Red Inn. What? Ordinary Villa. Stately Inn. Oh my god, I didn't even notice they were transforming like this. Prosaic Villa. East facing inn. Interesting. Okay, so there is time. Time is happening. I just don't really know how to measure it. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's by default like 1 hour ahead on this setting. So yeah, boom, 1 a.m. Sure. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Boom. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all the doors in the house will automatically unlock. Hey! Let's be above 12. Be above 12. The house name icon. Oh, okay, JJ. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Log into network. Okay, so this place is clutch because you can roll a higher than 12 and then all your doors are going to be unlocked, which is amazing. I have no idea how to keep track of time. Next 4 hours. Like, what does this mean? Alright, let's just quickly see. Tracking time and date is crucial. Players use the clock tower outside. Aha, okay. Yes, and they do. They are actually moving. I remember now. The clocks are actually moving. I've set it for 1 a.m. Alright, that's miles away. But yeah, it is actually moving. And seemingly maybe like 1.5 speed or something. If that. Like, it might actually just be regular speed. Oh wait, no, that's the minute hand, isn't it? Yeah, so no, it's definitely moving at a faster speed. And where are we at? We are almost at... So yeah, we've got like 7 hours. Alright. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. 2 dead ends. That's just too much, isn't it? We'll get some gems. Hopefully. Alright, I'm gonna see... No, we'll get the gems first. Wind up key. if we can. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is false. So you're probably telling the truth, though. Because, like, but this, like, this is a lie. Because if it was true, then this would be a statements on the white box. The statement on the white box is true. Statements on the white are always true. Gems are in the white box. I think I'm overcomplicating it. I'm pretty sure the gems are in the blue box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. The gems are in the white box. Gems are in the white box. So if you're telling the truth, let's assume you're telling the truth. Statements with the word white are always true. That would mean you're telling the truth as well. And the statement on the white box is true. That would also mean that you're telling the truth. Why did I feel like I figured it out like straight away and now I confused myself. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Statement on the white box is true. Because there has to be at least one liar. And they can't all be telling the truth. And these ones, like... And these ones corroborate each other's story. But kind of... But right, because every statement has the word white in it. That's what's going on. Every statement has the word white in it. So they can't all be telling the truth. One of them has to be a lie. And these was both statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. So these are the liars. The gems are in the white box. Okay, just gonna have to go for it. Nice. Boom, boom. Took a bit longer than it probably should have. Alright, let's just see what the other ways go saying. Then stock up on our damn ones. Jeez, we're like barely past 6. Crazy. Alright. So early on, we're gonna do it. We're doing it. It's a dead end, but... Ooh, cupcake. Damn. 3. Lockpick. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Occasionally, okay. Oh, thank God. And this is actually a good one as well. Alright, do the regular drill. Okay, dark room actually isn't too bad. I hope. So we don't have any money, so take us back. Really give us a bunch of options with this one. So what did we get last time? We got keys. 2 mystery items. Okay. I think we're gonna go both dead ends. All dead ends, really. This allows us to choose what items we want, but we lose our only gem. Fuck it. Let's go. Key and reroll. It's actually quite big. We get the courtyard as well. That's cool. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. We won't be affected by this red room, though, which is cool. Courtyard. No, we're going to go for archive because we won't actually be affected. So it's just a crossroads at this point, which is kind of cool. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Okay. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholarship cap when she rediscovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literacy Medal. Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political association that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, Swinburne authority never considered herself success. Margaret Harness, staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the royal party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Leaked dossier named person of interest. Bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumours. A statement released on Friday maintaining the popular author were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended rogue employees. Okay. The local author and popular personality has announced a split with her long-term publisher partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Okay, Manning and White Press seen suspicious bag under the waved down loco charge of crown trial. No traces discovered of Sinker Harris, but search continues. Mary Jones, an author of illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marigold, was last seen by close friends around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels were stolen from Drannock Royal Museum. A lot of mysteries afoot. Magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? Stop it. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, he's being haunted by an evil spirit. Yeah, his hands in his pockets. Oh! Something in the fire. She's got a Pegasus pendant or something. Yeah, this would have really helped with the Christmas clue. For sure. Okay. Nook pantry. We've got 2 keys. We've also got lockpicks. We're quite low on coins. I'm getting my runs confused a little bit, but we don't have a shop. But we get steps and coins, so. Very nice, very nice. Did that use up our lockpick forever, or... Anyway. Courtyard. Observatory. Courtyard it is. Maybe there's a shovel. Hey! Amazing. Yeah, better than nothing. Okay. Okay, lockpick seems pretty great. We will not lose these steps. We might do the next time we go back in, though. You don't seem able to pick this stock. Okay. I think 3 doors pretty good. Corridor. Yeah. Chapel might have to be the way, just because corridor could just be the end. They're always left open, though. And we've got to reroll. Okay. Fuck you, Chapel. Yeah, we can always go back to the archives room, I think. Maybe. Office. Cannot afford it. Just gonna have to reroll, hope for the best. Maybe we get utility. Library. That's pretty cool. Laboratory. No. And like, yeah, Sledgehammer's fun, but this is not the place to do that. Oh, you better believe. Looking very closely at this. Clara Epson. This book contains star-based. Right. Oh, is that? Yeah, we had that already. And we should probably start thinking about going back, maybe? I doubt. See, here we go. Moment of truth. Can we lockpick it? We can. Conference room. That's huge. That is actually huge. Okay, before we use our last key. Did we get... We did get security. Okay, we just gotta go for it and hope for the best. Freezer. Freeze your accounts. Money and gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But this just allows us to keep moving, so... And we get a key, which we desperately need in case the lockpick fails us. Yeah, exactly. The lockpick failed us. Okay. Right. Dead end. We still have at least 2 chances of getting utility, though. So we'll get our gem and our key and our coin. We'll start making our way back. Will this start hurting us? Nope. Regular steps. That's nice. Haven't seen any chests. Doesn't mean they're not around, to be fair. Just haven't seen them. This will give us a whole bunch of more steps, so we'll do it. It's even a gem. Nice. An additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. I don't think we do. Okay, so this is our first chance of getting some good stuff. Okay, it's only boudoir. Oh no, we could do commissary. Items for sale. We've actually got quite a decent amount of coins as well. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Gems. Set of gems. Key. I've seen that before. Sounds cool. Alrighty. 3 gems to the wine cellar. Chapel will start eating our gold. I think we might dead end here. Get the gems. And we still got 2 more doors that we can use. And if we get the utility room, then we will actually be able to progress out the gymnasium. So I think if we just, like, we've got a good opportunity to actually get some resources here. I'm just gonna go for it. Uno, dos, tres. Coat of arms looks the same. Yeah. I can't believe none of this is interactable. All right, back we go. We're going to go to the passageway. Keys for sale. Not very exciting. Billiard room. We don't have any keys, so maybe it is exciting, but I'm gonna go billiard. Because we might actually get keys out of this anyway. 20, 40. Oh, didn't see this. So, go on, what's going on? So 20, 40. This is subtraction, right? When it's in this bit. So 20 is 14. Times 2 is 28. Divided by 7 is 4, right? Cool. And we get a key card. Amazing. Key card. Opens electrically powered doors. Sweet. And we just get to, like, We just get it now? That's so cool. Okay. So now we can go back to the gymnasium. And we'll quickly check, see if we get anything cool. Opportunity to make big monies. And it leaves us open. Yeah. And an upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Suspicious switch. Oh, you better believe we're using the magnifier glass. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Law. I guess I should write that. Oops, Jesus. Causing a ruckus. So please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Books. We got Flight of the Queen. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herring of the Major. Okay. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings, or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Son of a bitch. I can't handle these saves. Leave me alone. Let me guess. A photograph somewhere. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Shit, well, I don't think we can roll. Maybe here. Maybe we can here. We can roll the west wing, or the east wing. Thingy-majigger. Do we want to insert the disc? I don't know. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This will include each servant's quarter and maid's estate currently on the estate. We don't have any of those, so... Okay, I need to nip to the loo, and also... I'm going to get called in about 15, but maybe we'll squeeze in a bit of time before then. Be right back. Yeah, we will be getting a phone call in about 10 minutes. And I also put a laundry on, so I'll use that as an opportunity. To hang up my laundry as well. Spread gold in the estates. See what that does. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Return. Log into network. We still don't have the password, so no can do. I guess we could also use this upgrade thing, right? I don't know what we would upgrade. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Alright, let's look around for clues. So that'll be 04. That would be 04. The clue is probably in here. Is this clock moving? It is, and it looks like we are actually late now. Okay, we'll be back. I want to check out what's in that safe. And we've got enough steps to do that right now, so let's do it. Oh, no, don't want me humming. Yeah, just making sure my phone will make noise when it rings. Yo, am I bugging? I should have double checked, I guess, on the clock on the front. Oh, I just lost 2 steps for no reason. But I could have sworn that clock in the office said it was like 1:30 or something. I don't even know if I'm on the right date. Yeah. It's definitely past 1 a.m. How do I know what date it is? Right, okay, so I won't actually get to know the date anytime soon. Okay. That is stinky poo-poo, not gonna lie. Alright, we know we can open the gymnasium door. So, let's start going west for now. Spare room, boudoir. We'll get 2 gems out of the boudoir. That's pretty cool. Actually pretty rich now. We can get that sledgehammer west wing. Okay, so we can at least open the west antechamber door again. Maybe. We haven't got any keys. But at least there's a shot. Drawing room, pretty clutch. Let's see what we can do here. Breaker. We don't need that now. We actually don't need that. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom game, find extra steps. Another observatory, which will put us up to 4 stars, which will give us 1 gem. So we get a gem back. Okay, it's happening. Alright, let's see what this room gives us. The garage. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How much are we boxing ourselves in though? The observatory becomes our only chance. We haven't got the key cards. The key cards? We haven't got the car keys this time. So maybe it's not worth it. The +3 keys is pretty sick though. Oof. We're doing it. We get +3 keys. Uno, dos, tres. It could be more, there could be less. We didn't see this note before. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Miss Babbage. Yeah, it doesn't sound like anybody was doing a particularly good job on this estate. Maybe working conditions weren't very good. We haven't turned on the power for the garage. It's all beginning to make sense now. Let's check out the observatory, get our 1 extra diamond. We could turn on the garage if we wanted to, but it's probably a bad idea, isn't it? We should probably leave our path a little bit open. Take the coin hit. Yeah, I feel like once you've opened the garage once, you don't really need to do it again. But I could be mistaken about like I guess if we got the car keys, it'd be a different story, but we don't. So the foundation does not reset each day. Excusez-moi? We have to do this. Sounds so cool. What the fuck? Does not reset. Does it reset every other day? It's just a pit. Interesting. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump to today's draft pool. I mean, it's also the best and only option we have for continuing, so let's do it. First pool room, let's go. Hello? Drafting pool rooms. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. Did I misunderstand what this room does? An indoor Oridian pool was one of the more modern additions to the estate, the inclusion of which provided a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms, which not only complement an indoor pool, but are often compulsory inclusions. Type drafting blueprint, rarity standard, drafted line 1, okay. Let's see what we get, I suppose. Sauna tomorrow, you'll start the day with 20 extra steps. Amazing. But a dead end. Kitchen. We can't afford anything else, so we're going to have to do this. We start the day with 20 extra steps tomorrow. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so our only option now is the gymnasium, which we can actually progress through. 20 extra steps is pretty amazing too. Okay, where are we going? All the way down and around, huh? Observatory, drawing room, west wing. We should check out the west wing as well while we're there. Just see what we get. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. Pretty cool, but we can't afford it. I don't think there's any benefit coming in here at all, is there? The day we dread has finally arrived. Yeah, we've read this. No benefit. It's the fastest way to do this. There is no fast way of doing it, unfortunately. Did we find the utility in the end? We didn't, did we? Maybe upgrading bedroom? Because it's like infinite steps? I don't know. Oh. I was like, oh, 11? Don't mind if I do. Okay. So that we made it to the gymnasium. Oh, god damn it. At least we got the spare room. I don't even know if this is a good room or not, if I'm honest with you. We got our fortune told last time. And that's a wrap, I think. Got no rerolls. I probably should have held on to that dice, huh? No gems. I can't even see if there was anything cool in the laboratory. Is that really it? I'll go back to the office. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the office if I can. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I might even use the upgrade thing. Yeah, I'll use the upgrade thing because I don't think you get to keep it. And I'm going to try and figure out this safe. Oh, it's random. Okay, I didn't get that. Being found on upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. +2 keys, +2 gems, +10 gold. And a chance, eh? So it might not actually go through. Got to do the +10 because you can buy whatever you want. I could buy keys, I could buy gems, buy food. Yeah. Successfully upgraded. Sweet. Now we might be in here for a little while. Again, at any minute now we will be interrupted by a phone call and we're going to have to answer that. And then we'll be back. And we're probably going to spend unexcusable amount of time in this office trying to figure out the safe. March 4, so maybe 04, Alright, it's clear first. 04. Nope. Oh wait, no, Fall. That's August. No, Fall is like maybe July. So 04, 07. Let's see, what date? What month is the month of Fall? September, October, and November. Okay. Alright. That is not what I would have guessed. So maybe 04, 08. I've got a feeling it's going to be a date. That's my only... Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. And it could be Hearing or Herring. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. I feel as though the amount of Y's doesn't matter. Just literally shooting in the dark with that one. I know it begins with an S. Because they failed to scribble out the S to 100% completion on the notice board. But they scribbled out everything else. And yeah, we're out of time now anyway. I don't think this was the right day, but... Fall of the Lord. I mean, that would be like, what, 0000? Flight of the Queen. Fall of the Lords. That's 4. Okay, let's write this down. So that would be 4 and then 4. Passing of the barons would be 7. Herrings of the major would be 6. Herrings of the major would be 6. Passing of the barons is 6 as well. And it could be hearings or herrings, but that wouldn't make a difference to us either. So 4466. Oh, I would have been so happy with myself. Passing of the barons. Hearing of the major. Flight of the queen. March of the count. Preposterous. Flight is 6. Okay, let's try those. 6. And then fall is 4. Passing is 7. Hearing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'm definitely overthinking this again, I suppose. Maybe not. Maybe not. 6, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, we'd be a fool to leave before we figure this out. So this is where we're gonna be for the next 1,000,000 hours. Trouble reading the Baron's writing. Am I supposed to perhaps see in a bedroom? How many steps we got? We got 6. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'd have enough. And well, this would replenish, to be fair. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Get our things back, and then it'd be, so yeah, 4, 5, 6. So we'd run out before we got back to the office. All right, what more can we get out of this, eh? Could try the last word. So queen is 5. Count is 5. Lord is 4. Oh, wait, but we wouldn't... Not going to count. So queen is 5. Lord is 4. Barons is 6. And major is 5. So 5, 4, 6, 5. My hopes and dreams. Looks like winter. But that really could be any winter day. That's clearly the 12th of December. Either would be suitable. Again, that makes me think that it's because of the word or the letter count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the black one. All right, let's try that. For fuck's sake. 5, 2, 3, 5. 3, 5. Oh. I really thought that could be it. So I'm not sure if the last tile was intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing her, but I suspect either would be suitable. So it could be 8 for herrings, right? 2 for of, 3 for the, and then major is 5. So 8, 2, 3, 5. Seeing as there's like an emphasis on that particular title. 2, 3, 5. Okay, I'm getting that phone call now. BRB. Crazy. Would you believe that the moment they called, I pressed, I said they were called and pressed be right back, and they only rang for like 2 rings and then hung up. So now I've got to wait all over again, hopefully, for them to call back. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to resume for now. It's so typical. It's so typical. Like, anyway. God damn it. This... like, this is the only real thing of substance. So, like, the picture's got nothing. The picture's got absolutely nothing. It's a lady holding a pen and notepad, which is actually on the desk, but I can't interact with it. Like, I think that's the exact book that's on the desk. It looks very similar. Could even be the same bloody pen. West and east and up and down. We've done all the first words. We've done all the last words. We've done March of the Count. We've done the March of the Count sentence word count or letter count even. Ugh. Okay, 1 second. Be right back. I'm back. It's a chance I might get called soon. We'll see. Anyway. Brigitte, please check if any books available matching these titles are... Oh, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings or Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. I don't want to leave this room. This is so annoying. I'm sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident that the secrets lie in this note. Oh. Okay, watch the blinks. Watch the blinks. This Morse code. It's giving me the clue. S O S W E apostrophe R E I N T. There's too many letters already. I don't know. Something about we're in the basement, but I don't think that's for the safe. I can look at this forever, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna receive the numbers that I need. There's 2 times of... There's 1 month, which is March. Alright, let's just try the 3... September, October, November, right? So we got 04. We've already done 09, so 10. 04, 11. No. 5 books. 5 books. 4 in red, 1 in black. 5, 1, 4. And only 4 are royalty, because a major is just a high-ranking military official. Whereas a baron, a lord, a count, and a queen... I actually couldn't say about barons. Pretty sure you're part of the royal autocracy. I'm gonna use that word until I know otherwise. But yeah, I think you are part of the royal, like, family tree or whatever. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Got the queen. I think this is the baron. Okay, wait. And then are you the count? Okay, wait. Wait. So that's we got a count, we got a queen, we got a baron. That's just 3. Oof. All right, let's do this though. All right, starting with count. 4. Yeah, just kidding. 3. Okay. Okay. All right, now we're going to the count. No, the the baron. Oh, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? That could be the major. Pretty sure there's just one of yous. Let's just double check. Yep, just one to use. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then there's just one queen, right? So 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. Pretty sure there's only one queen. 1. Don't try and get all clever with me with your king chess. Definitely a king chess piece as well. 3, 1, 4, 1. Oh, imagine if that had worked. God damn it. Who are you? You are not the same. You are not the same person. Got the tie under the shirt. Okay, no, I think you are the same person. Yeah. But you are not. Supporting affiliation push. Hey, Misty Moonbeam, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Being curious of this game. It's a really cool game. If you like puzzles, if you like mystery and mind-breakingly difficult or difficult sort of puzzles to figure out, this is the game for you, 100%. I love me a good puzzle game and mystery, and love this style of art too. Yeah, I think the art style is great. They've gone for a really, really nice style, and it shouldn't be too demanding on any machine as well, which is always nice. And yeah, the puzzles are cool, man. The puzzles are really cool. Right now, we're trying to figure out a 4 code combination for the safe, and the only clue that I have access to, and again, this might not even be the clue for this safe, but it is the most likely thing to be a clue for this safe, because the last safe we found, the clue was in the same room. It was a photograph, and just to give you an idea, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was a photograph basically, and that was the clue. So here we are. We've got these 5 book titles. I only say 4 because one of them is black, so it kind of makes me think the 4 red ones have thingy. It's fine, I have ADHD, so I forget spoilers. Okay, nice. Yeah, me too. So in the last place, it was the clue was Christmas, and the photograph, it was clearly Christmas themed. It had presents and a Christmas tree and loads of stuff, sort of thing. But it was very easy to be distracted by the objects themselves. But the clue was Christmas, and I'll let you use your imagination how to convert Christmas into a 4-digit number. A little hint: you could either do it the English way or the American way. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. So I've got an inkling that it's going to be a date for this safe, a 4-digit date. But for the life of me, I cannot figure it out. And it's so annoying because you don't always get to roll the same room, so I might not be back in this space for another couple runs. And I'm right here, and I've got this opportunity to open a safe. And like this little bit at the end, is it just nothing more than just like a waffle? I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title was intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable, and that makes me think that it's the word count that kind of matters. So, are there books in the room with those titles? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Now, all of the books seem to be blank, and there is a library room that you can roll sometimes, so you can see all the rooms that I've rolled. The objective is to try and get into the antchamber. I don't know if you've been following this game at all, but the objective is to get into the antchamber. There are 4 entrances. I don't know how you access the one at the back, but there are 4 entrances. Usually you can open them by finding a lever in one of these many other rooms, and it will open one of the 4, and then you can make your way to it. As you can see, I have made my way to this side, but I didn't find a lever, so I couldn't open it. But yeah, sometimes you can roll a library room, and that will actually have. Oh, here we go. There's a library room up here. Unfortunately, I cannot make it to the library now because if you see at the top left, I've got like those 2 feet with the number 6 next to them. That's how many steps I have left. And each room takes up a step. So you can see to get to the library, it'll be over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would cost me 8 steps. Once you're out of steps, your character literally falls unconscious and goes to sleep, and you come back the next day. And when you come back the next day, this house is kind of like the stairways in Harry Potter. Like it's ever changing, so it won't be the same, and you've got to start all over again, trying to navigate your way through, basically. So a bit like a Clue in that. Interesting. I haven't seen much, to be honest. Just hear a lot about it. Yeah, I deliberately kept all spoilers out of my sphere, so I avoided all content. I've gone in completely blind. So a bit like a Clue in that sense. Yes, everything. There are so many clues scattered around, basically. Yeah, it's a really cool concept, man, and it's all procedurally generated, right? So they've actually managed to make a puzzle game that procedurally generates itself, which is really impressive, I think. Really impressive project. Like, obviously you're going to get rolls where you just get boxed in straight away. Like, you'll see there are dead ends, right? So this room's a dead end. Like, there's only one way in. And you can get it where, because you start always at the entrance hall, you can get it where you basically just get dead end after dead end after dead end. There's nothing you can do. I agree. I can't wait to try it, to be honest. It's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward game to stream in some ways, because I guess everything I do could potentially be a bit of a spoiler. But yeah, I think the procedural generation probably keeps it unique enough for it would be very difficult for me to completely and utterly spoil your run, I think. I might just have to call it a day and give up with this code. You okay, doggo? Come on in. Yeah, Mushu on cam. Alright. Oh, big yawns. Go on, off you go. Yeah, puppers. She's a big pupper now. About 4 years old. But she doesn't know it. She definitely is still a puppy. Big time. And I don't think she'll mature. I think she'll hit that, like, mature dog stage in, like, maybe 2 more years. I think she's still definitely got a couple years of youth in her. Oh, I'm going to have to give up because the frustration is actually tiring me out. Mine is 11 and still a puppy. Yeah, so I would love her to stay like that. And it could easily happen because she has just got a very sort of puppy-esque character. And yeah, I would definitely prefer it that way, I think. The only giveaway is the cataracts in her eyes. Yes, my first family doggo made it all the way till 15. And that was one of the really early giveaways. What breed of dog do you have? My first dog was a collie, and they often get fat deposits as they get older. And that was the second giveaway. She started getting sort of a bit lumpy, a bit bumpy. A Huskador, so husky lab. Okay, let's have a look at that. Sounds like a South American gangster. Huskador. Oh, yeah, it's a very cute breed. That's a very cute looking doggo. It's either Huskador or Blabsky. Yeah, and mixed breeds, it's always best, I think, to go for a mixed breed because usually less health conditions. The pedigree breeds can often really not have a very good health lifespan, you know. Yeah, like my doggo is a Hunterway. Yeah, rescues is great. So I'm a dog trainer, right? And I was just too scared to get a rescue off as my, because this is my first ever solo dog. Like this wasn't a family dog, this was my dog, sort of thing. And so I was a bit scared of getting getting a rescue, because there's just a chance that they come with trauma, and I just didn't want to mess that up any further, So for the first one, I got her as a puppy. She's a Hunterway, which I'd never heard of before I met her, but they're beautiful, beautiful dogs, and they used practically every breed, every working dog breed you can think of went into them, so their health conditions are like absolutely non-existent, which is great. But yeah, if I was to get another dog again, which I'm on the fence about, but if I ever was to get another dog again, it would be a rescue, I think, for sure, because there's so many that need rescuing. Mine definitely has trauma, but I love her so much and we work together. That's great, man. And like, yeah, they deserve happy homes and they deserve a loving family. They really do. So I've got nothing against getting rescues at all. I just personally, I was just really scared. I lacked the confidence to roll the dice, basically. But after Mushu, I feel a lot more confident. I think Mushu's a very happy dog, and I think she's a really well-behaved dog. So I think I've got it in me. If I do make that choice again, I just can't go to dog parks and have to be careful when introducing men with ball caps. Oh no! Oh no! Well, she wouldn't have any issue with me then. Oh no. Oh, bless her. And yeah, she just is she reactive with other dogs? Like, does she get like aggressive or scared, or what does she do? Oh, I'm just gonna stare at this letter forever. Is it time to call it and restart this day? She lunges. Yeah, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. But I think behavior like that, I don't know how old she was when you got her. You know, that whole thing of you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't really believe in that. I think it takes a bit longer the older they are. If you restart the day, maybe I'll be able to help better. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because I'm just staring at this thing, getting more and more frustrated. We're calling it. Just make sure there's nothing else that I could do. No, everything else is closed off. There's literally no more routes. Okay, about 6. Yeah, so she's like well into her like late adolescence, I would say, as a 6-year-old dog. And yeah, it just make things. I think it just makes things slower. It's just a slower process in altering their behavior and correcting their behavior. And exposure therapy is a really efficient way of doing it. I have no need of going to dog parks. I live in nature basically. So we make. Oh, that's amazing. That's very nice. Whereabouts in the world do you live?